Hey, what's going on, guys? I got moved up to the big chair for the night. It's an amazing thing, right? But welcome to the Black Lightning pregame show. I am your host tonight, Hawk A. Tone, and I have voiceover from J. Cole. Is it? Hashtag yes he is.
Don't bring me into this.
Don't bring you into this.
Please and thank you.
Because I'm hijacking studios and stuff.
Just do your thing. I don't want no parts.
Glad to hear that. I get no support from fellow FCN sports mates. But we had a really great show. We coming off a hiatus. They had a hiatus last week because we left us with a big cliffhanger. So coming into the episode, we seen that Gamby last week, or the week before last, should I say, last episode, he was being visited by albino thug himself, Tobias Will. They had some dialogue.
The ghost of thuggery past.
The ghost of thuggery past. Oh my God. No, and it fits with the episode. The ghost of thuggery past. So head dialogue, we find out that Tobias has found the anti-aging serum, which probably came from stealing from black people, because, you know, black don't crack. And then we finally get some info on Gamby. So apparently he used to be a secret agent for ASF, which worked behind the scenes. So Will basically came in there trying to put a squeeze on him and basically saying, hey, you know who Black Lightning is. And it turned into the opposite. My thing was, I really didn't understand, like, yo, why haven't you didn't tell Jefferson about this? Gamby do some very suspect things. You can't keep on cutting this information out. I really am confused by it. So we got that. Breakaway into Lightning, or Nissa. She's doing more info and studying background on metahumans. Metahumans. That's what they're called in the Arrowverse, DC universe. On metahumans. And she comes across some information about her grandfather, who was killed previously, way back even when Jefferson himself was a child. And she decides to do some digging, etc., etc. This leads her into a very interesting conversation with Huggy Bear from I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, telling her to get the hell out his office. It was the funniest thing in the world, because you know how you see those characters like, that's Huggy Bear. You're not, where's your platform shoes?
Did you just say Huggy Bear from
Huggy Bear?
I'm Gonna Get You Sucker?
I'm Gonna Get You Sucker.
Okay, I'm gonna let you roll with that.
What, that wasn't his name?
I'm gonna let you roll with that.
What was his name, man? Somebody out there, one of y'all out there know what his name was on I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Somebody knew. Somebody knows. But I thought it was really clever.
I'll just say this. Huggy Bear was definitely that actor, but not that movie.
Oh, that was Starsky and Hutch. That was Starsky and Hutch.
There you go.
So what was his name on I'm Gonna Get You Sucker?
I don't know. Pimp of the Year.
Pimp of the Year.
He's the pimp of the year.
I had the best poem ever made, and in all actuality, Too Short used it for a song. B-word better have my money. Mm-hmm. Rain, sleet, or snow. And that's all I'm able to do tonight because of copyright infringement. Then we move on to Jennifer, the youngest daughter. She's at this was her episode. This was her breakout episode for me. I've hated this character. I hate the rebellion. I hate the emotional upbringing. I don't want to be a good girl and all. Yo, she beat up 2 chicks at the skate ring, right? I was like, this is a mix of ATL, Fight Club, and Gotham. Because, like, she literally twisted the chick wrist, broke that, and all this other great. I was like, yo, This girl is dope. They shouldn't have been messing with her anyway. You know how chicks is. I don't know how chicks is. Y'all know how chicks is. I'm pretty sure all our female viewers can say that.
Fly Guy.
Fly Guy was the name. Thank you, Ramon Javier Benitez.
That was Antonio Fargas on I'm Gonna Get You Sucker.
Antonio Fargas?
Yes. That's his real name.
That's his real name. Okay. Yeah. Fly Guy. Rain, sleet, or snow. Or Black Lightning. And great episode. It was a great breakout episode for her. I'm starting to see her get a little bit more aggressive and not having these whole little... She's not doing drugs in this episode. She's not drinking in this episode. She's getting into a fight, but I'm the fight guy over here, so I can let that pass. You know, some people say, she shouldn't be fighting anyway. I think she should have beat those two chicks up, man. That's what she's here for. We go flashback into the White Ghost of Christmas past, White Ghost of Thuggery past. He's approached by his sister, who basically goes off on him like, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. And I'm sitting there like, okay. And why are we getting a backstory for this guy right now? Like, they went all the way back. That's what killed me. They went all the way back. They didn't go back to him being a politician. They didn't go back to 9 years ago when he supposedly killed Black Lightning. They went back to when he was a kid, and basically his dark-skinned daddy didn't like him because he was light-skinned, and it just got into an abuse thing. We see a single father that's working.
Since you referencing folks, who was the daddy? Where was he from?
I'm not that good.
No,
I am concussed.
You are not concussed. You cannot appropriate somebody else's injury, Tone. That's not. No, you can't do that.
I actually am injured, sir.
Okay. He was Kyle. From Living Single.
Get out of here. Yeah. That sure was Kyle.
Yep.
Wow. Getting all the people from In Living Single, huh? Living Single. Oh, wow. Good job, CW. So they go over there. The sister's basically like, because you haven't dealt with your daddy issues, we're having these problems. No, I'm pretty sure because he's a drug lord, y'all having these problems, but whatever. Let's go kill an old man. You go like let's go. Let's do it. Let's go kill our pappy. Not negating the fact the mom walked out. Let's go kill our pappy. And you know what was the worst part about it? He hit him with the give me a hug. No, you know he's finna hurt you. Why are you there? They didn't come here to talk. They came out with guns when they was in the house. Why you gonna sit there like, I ain't gonna kill you? And then he snaps your spine. It's like, fam, come on now. You knew that was gonna catch up with you. You knew that was gonna catch up with you. And then he left him for dead. That was petty. Listen, the man only had like 10 years left because he had a drinking problem already. 10, hell, he probably only had 3. So for you to break his back knowing that he barely has any life, that was just petty. And it didn't further the agenda of making Albino Thug seem tougher. He went back to figure out daddy issues that he could have done a long time ago.
So basically you're saying, where were they going with this?
Yeah. Like it literally did nothing for me. If you wanted to make it out to make him seem like he's a cold, heartless person, you're way past that point. That was not something we should have seen him when he got gritty after he supposedly killed Black Lightning, how he was muscling down on people. For me, it did not stand out you killing your dad. Like, it would have been better if you'd be like, oh, well, you made him disappear back in the day and you haven't dealt with him. You come into a canister and see he's been torturing him for 10 years or something. That would have just made it like, oh, this man is sadistic. But, after he done been punked 3 or 4 times by Lady Eve, you can't bring that toughness back up, man. We already know you're not willing to go as far as she is. So you're not that tough. Going back to Black Lightning himself, Jefferson, he's having some problems with Gamby. He's going off, basically finding out that the guy who supposedly worked for Tobias Whale is still alive and, out here is behind the whole green light operation. And he's having aggression issues because supposedly there's a malfunction in the suit. Now, take in mind, Gamby still ain't told this man. He still ain't told this man that Tobias Whale is back in play. As many times he's seen him on camera, as many times, the time that he came into his establishment, he still ain't said nothing. What is that, fam? That you are really losing my respect right here, Gamby. You're not looking like, I said you were the Alfred to his Batman. You are messing up. Speaking of which, with the Batman theory, we seen a little bit of Batman theory with Black Lightning and what is the name? Commander Henderson? Is it Henderson?
I don't know. I don't watch the show. I mean, I do, but I haven't the past couple episodes.
Yeah, his name is forgetful to me. And basically,
what's the Batman theory? What is that?
Batman used to pop up on Jim Gordon and then disappear. Say what he has to say and disappear. We seen that this episode, so there's putting in a little bit of Batman elements, just like I said.
Not a theory per se.
Not a theory per se, but everybody knows.
Or at all. Not even just per se, but just not a theory.
Theories are known to be disproven.
But it wasn't a theory.
It happens.
It is a plot device.
Sir, turn your mic down.
It's a plot device.
Turn your mic down. A plot device. Plot device. Mm-hmm. The Batman plot device.
There you go.
Okay. Turn your mic down, sir. I'll call you if I need you.
I will turn your mic down.
That is not fair, sir. But so get back into play. Anissa we finally see her suit up as Lightning after she had a shopping montage, an 80s shopping montage. I was like, what are you doing? It was great. She did a shopping montage with a gay guy. Maybe he was gay because it seemed like he was hitting on her at first. And I was like, yo, if he can hit on her, I can hit on her. And nobody better not say nothing, But she got some clothes. We see her get together and finally suit up in a Wonder Woman-ish type outfit. It was not reminiscent of any of the previous Lightning outfits in comic books. I cared for it because of the spandex, didn't stay for it because of the bright yellow and red. I wanted something more. I wanted but maybe we'll see a different costume change. That is known to happen in the Arrowverse. Love Arrowverse. We finally get, so of the two girls that Jennifer beat up, one of them's parents, I don't know if they both were parents or aunties or whatever. I think they were a lesbian couple that raised a girl. They came into the Jefferson home basically talking all this stuff and everything. But they both were looking at Jefferson like, you can get it. Like, I am trying to make a sandwich, and they were trying to make a sandwich, and he was the meat. And he did not go for it, even though they were flirtatious and coming in wearing that leopard print suits, like looking like House Party, like back in the day. It was great. I was all for it.
So tonight is 80s movies reference night.
A little bit, and it because tonight is also the premiere of the Biggie unsolved the murders of Biggie and Tupac. So I'm gonna get all my 80s reference out because this is all the screen time I'm gonna get because y'all know way more about that than I do.
Okay. What that has to do with the 80s though?
I don't know. Like when they born in the 80s.
What else happened in the episode?
I'm getting to that. So then finally, Jefferson and Jennifer talk after the mother goes off on basically both of them. She had hidden aggression, just basically going off on Jennifer, but we knew it was aimed at Jefferson. Women like to channel like that, and it's not supposed to be women, right? No, it's not supposed to be female. Right. Women like to channel like that. Save myself. And it's finally discussed that it was 2 girls instead of 1 that tried to Jennifer. Jefferson was impressed. I still am impressed. It was great. Back to Anissa. She's in her outfit. She's going through the old documents, pulling stuff in order to find out more about her grandfather. We see her basically doing sleuth work. Good going Batgirl. Because this is basically Batman in some sense. Finally, we get to Black Lightning finding the guy who he's been looking for. And he gets madly aggressive with trying to kill this guy. Basically gonna kill this guy. Because of his powers overload, he loses it. He passes out. They leave us with a cliffhanger. Supposedly it's because of his suit. I'm not sure how that plays into the thought that 9 years ago he had to quit being Black Lightning. I'm not sure where they're going to play it. I think that at this stage, if he was to say find out that Gambi knows all this information and isn't sharing it, it could mean a very, very bad thing for Gambi, because he even threatened to Black Lightning your ass. That's what he told Gambi. And I'm like, okay, that doesn't sound like something a grown man should be telling another grown man. I'm going to Black Lightning your ass.
You didn't take that as a threat. You took it more of homoeroticism?
It was homoeroticism for me. And he was in a Under Armour shirt. It was skin tight, and he just bust out, I'm a Black Lightning your ass. And I'm like, okay.
I think you're probably the only viewer of the show that looked at it that way.
No.
Yeah. No.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Is it, though? Because if you're the only one, you may want to question why.
I am secure about my sexuality. I am very secure.
Are you?
I'm very secure about my sexuality.
That was homophobic.
That had nothing to do with homophobia.
You're scared of gay people.
that is literally impossible for me. Okay, wait.
Move on.
So I don't know where the show is gonna go. I don't know where this conversation is gonna go down. But yeah, so tonight we have episode 6. I'm excited about it. We left with a cliffhanger of Jefferson, the guy getting away. Jefferson passed out. Anissa, we don't know what she found in that locker of her grandfather's, except dead rats. And my thing is, who's been paying that storage fee? Like, he's been dead for years. Who's been paying that? And Jefferson ain't never went in there? Who's been paying that, man?
He probably paid up front 5 years in advance.
He's been dead way more than 5 years.
I have no answer.
Well, will albino thug come back out on top? Will Black Lightning wake up from his power-induced coma? Will Gambi ever tell us what the hell is going on with him not telling Black Lightning anything? And what about the Asian that goes with Anissa? Will we see them in spandex again? All this and more on Black Lightning.
Same black time.
Same
black channel.
Same black time. Hey, stay tuned for the unsolved murders of Biggie and Tupac. It will be featuring J. Cole Is It and The Revolution. Yeah, the guy y'all usually come here to see. So, I'm out.